Hi crafty friend, it's Justine. Today I'm going to put together 3 different cards using the Nutcracker Sweet Collection that was released this August. And I always love Spellbinders yearly. They usually do this every year where they have these die cuts that are swinging dies. So I know it looks a little crazy over here, but her legs are going to swing. And last year they did that with the gnomes and I think they were elves. I can't quite remember now, but I got the gnomes last year and I just loved them. They were so cute and they're super easy to put together, and I think it's probably the cheapest and most, I guess, bang for your buck. Not really cheap, but to me, I think it's the quickest and almost the most cost-effective way to have an interacting die that is just perfect. So this one, I kind of went the birthday route. I don't know why, but I was kind of feeling like I wanted to make a birthday card. So I know she's probably for Christmas, but the rest of my cards are Christmas. So bear with me. But to put the legs on this gal, I'm just going to line up where I want the legs to be and then line up where the girl will be. So right about there. And then I'm just going to hold the legs down like that, and then add on one single foam in that circle right there. Then I'm going to take a couple other foams and just pop up my gal. I'll use my tweezers just to pop them out. I guess I could use my 2-in-1, but I'm only going to put foam up on her torso and on her head because the rest of her is going to be area for swinging of her legs. So I'm only putting foam up top like this. Then to adhere the top of her body to her legs, I'm just going to line her up again and then do a gentle press where that circle was, and then watch this, her legs are gonna swing. Isn't that fun? I mean, normally it would be up like this, and you can see her little legs dancing, but I think this is just so darling and sweet. And since her hands are in that position, I wanted to kind of go birthday with this card. So I'm going to put a little bit of liquid glue. My bottle is super full right now. I just did a refill of the Barely Art liquid glue in my little bottle, and it is full. But I think this is a really sweet little birthday card. I suppose you could use it for Christmas too, but I just thought that this would be kind of delicate and sweet. I do know a few people who are interested in ballet. Some of the students at my school are as well, so I'm sure that I will be able to use that card. Alright, this next card is all about the ornaments, and it really just has a playful look to it. So I just grabbed some of the die cut ornaments that were part of the die cut pack, and I grabbed some of the ornaments that were the chipboard stickers. So in this whole collection there is a big paper pad of 40 pieces of paper. Yes, 40, 40, a ton of paper. And there's 10 different designs on the paper, and 5 of them have gold foiling on them, and you know that I love gold foiling if you've watched some of my videos. So I have just kind of went off the deep end, if you will, with this card kit. I made 10 cards, or I will have made 10 cards by the end of this video, and I still have a lot left over. So it's a great little collection. I think it's technically like a mini collection. I don't know if that's like a thing, but it has a paper pad, die cuts, and a chipboard pack, sticker pack. So it's kind of like the old school card kits in that way. Yes, I'm using Glad Press and Seal to help keep my ephemera in place, which is always really fun to do. Definitely a new thing for me, but it's something I'm definitely going to use over and over again. Then to finish the card, I thought it would be fun to put these bows on the blue ornaments. So I'll just grab a little bit of liquid glue and pop just a dot on there. And I thought about using the big red bow, but I think I will just skip it for now and use it on another project. Maybe card number 3. We'll see. Then I'm going to pop up this joy sentiment with some foam. I've been trying to use up my kind of random foam that I have in my craft room, and this pack is one of those random packs. So I have quite a lot of these little circles, but this size of circle is perfect for the swinging style of dies. If you're interested in seeing the swinging gnomes, I will try to remember to link that either in the description or put it on the screen as a card, but it is a really fun one too. But they haven't had anything kind of ballet before, so I think that this is a pretty collection. And there's several other dies that Spellbinders has with the swinging, either the legs or the whole body moves and the head stays still. So you can kind of play around with that and get some really fun and easy interactive cards kind of quickly. Oh, I did say that this was getting a little bit of pressure on it because I did fill it pretty full. So I'm just going to keep it capped so it doesn't keep exploding. Okay, my next card, I chose to use 2 of the interacting dies, and I pulled out a die from my stash. This one is the hexagons. They're nesting. I just used 1 on this card, but the nesting element of the die is really appealing to me. I love nesting dies, and honestly, I think this die that's the essential oval die, I think that might be the die of the summer. I'm just throwing it out there. I can't even believe how many times I have used that die on cards. You'll see on some of the rest of the cards that I'm going to show you in just a couple minutes here, after I'm done with this card, that I've used it a lot. If you're interested in more swinging dies, like I said, Spellbinders has some more, and there's some new ones that were just released this month. And they're Halloween and Day of the Dead themed. So if that is up your alley, I challenge you to use them because they're super cute and they're really easy to use. So you can do it. You just need a little foam and you're good as gold. This ballerina is so adorable, and I love a nutcracker. Part of my heritage is German, and it was just kind of speaking to me. I know I've talked about that a little bit. I do have a video that I just put up that's Swedish cards. I am obsessed with that doll horse from the Holiday Hugs collection from Spellbinders and Spellbinders. Oh, check out the video if you haven't yet. They're just adorable. So to be clear, I have some Swedish, German, and Ukrainian in my family. So that is my heritage. And of course American, but my family immigrated here a couple generations ago, so technically American. I just love that their little legs swing. I cannot get over it. Okay, I thought about using the bow here. I feel like it might be just a bit too large for our dear ballerina. Definitely too big for the head. But it will go on something else, I'm sure. Alrighty, now that you've seen the 3 cards, I will show you the rest of them. And of course, I'll show you that their legs do dance and swing. Very sweet. Okay, now be on the lookout for your favorite card. I do have 10, so hopefully you can pick one that is your favorite. I used the Essential Stylish Ovals on this one. I just love that die, you guys. It's the die of the summer. Oh look, here's that die again with another ballerina and the mouse King, or the Rat King. I can't remember, from the Nutcracker Ballet. I really should know. That is my ringtone, is the Nutcracker Sweet. And yeah, I know it's a Christmas song, but how just sweet would that be as a ringtone? That's what I have. So there you have it. Anyway, again, I used that die and made this really cute rocking horse card. This one was a landscape. Used the die again and gave my little partners here kind of a different view. So I used the same kind of characters. These are chipboard, these are swinging leg die cuts, and then I use the same floral element on there. Here's another take on an ornament card, similar to this one, but not exactly the same. I really did like this peachy pink paper. I thought that that was kind of fun. This one I used nesting dies again. I used the layering ones, the notched corners. So kind of fun. And I have my little guy doing his dance there. I'll link that embossing folder in the description. I don't remember the name of it at this moment. And my last card is just a nest of florals and a really sweet little sentiment there. Plus I have the gold Noel on there, and I really like the way that turned out. If I had to pick a favorite, I would say it would be this one and the ornament one I made on camera. I just think that the colors of this collection are just very different and sweet. So I think that it has a lot of unique characteristics to it. Plus it kind of has the Scandinavian style that I really appreciate and like. Must be in the blood, you know, but the ornaments have just very soft detail, and then they have some gold on there, which I just think is very cheerful. And this is a very modern looking card, so I'm surprised that it's in my top, but I do like the way that it turned out. So again, let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. I always find it interesting to see, or I guess read, what your favorites are. So happy crafting, and we'll see you next time. Bye!